Let me ask you this:
What's that?
Did you see the thing with what Jericho said uh, that was out yesterday, today?
No, I've been following the Mark Henry thing with
Oh yeah, yeah, that's another one.
Ryback. I've been following that. I haven't been. Now,
Well,
what's up
I've
with
been
that?
well, Jericho, came out and said, they contributed to or supported Trump and this and that, and the Young Bucks and the owner of AEW contributed, which is fine. I don't, it makes no, but why
Right.
say it? I don't know what he was trying to get out of it. Was he trying to get out of it?
He
Because
might be. They might be trying to capitalize off the heat.
yeah, maybe, but
I
but
mean, other than that, I see no reason to even talk about
well, that's what I mean.
your political affiliation unless you're trying to work it into the show.
Yeah, unless you're gonna have Trump on there.
I doubt that. Not unless they want the show to be canceled. Yeah, I'm serious.
Well,
Unless they want the show to be canceled.
he could be training his new militia.
I'm telling you right now. This is what I said on Conan's show today.
Yeah.
And Discos. I gave them my theory of this whole thing. No, brother, this whole political process that we're seeing right now with what they're trying to do is obliterate. And what they're trying to do is obliterate the whole 4 years. They're trying to obliterate the whole thing, almost like it never existed. I'm telling you. And what I was telling them today is that I've been trying to figure this thing out for quite some time. So I had to go back and do some research. You know your boy does his research.
Yes, you do. You're a well-read man.
So I had to go back, Sonny, for the last couple of weeks and do my research. Now, my man L. Fletcher Prouty always said, nothing on this earth happens by accident. You know who else said that? Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, anything that happens in politics, somebody's behind it.
Well, yeah, but you know what happened?
So old Ray Dog.
Yeah.
You put 2 and 2 together. One person was the president of the United States that served 4 terms. The other guy, L. Fletcher Prouty, was a military liaison with the Pentagon who worked with black operations. So you try to tell me them men don't know what they're talking about, son?
No, I'm sure they do. They know a lot more than we do.
Okay, so if you take their theories and their knowledge on everything they know and everything they've been involved with, it goes back to my premonition. You know what my premonition was?
What was it?
This was somebody's experiment.
Hmm.
Somebody's experiment to take a person from the private sector. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you lined up the 10 biggest industrial nations in the world and the 10 biggest economies in the world and tell me that someone at the private sector is going to run that company, you ain't going to pick down one of them. So how did this happen? That means somebody from my theory had to put him there. Why'd you put him there? You put him there to do something, to get something done. Well, what is it you're going to do to get done? Everything that we saw.
Well,
now, anybody out there listening to me? Calcutta just said it. Calcutta, you heard what I'm talking about. You see what he said? Read it. You got it on your monitor? You see what Calcutta is saying?
No. He's not on.
I'll tell you what he's saying.
Okay.
He said what I said the other night. The only thing I can attribute to this is the movie Trading Places. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Couple of powerful people just doing it and see what happens. Do you think it was a dollar bet on
it? More than that. Randolph and Mortimer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Lewis. People don't want to listen to me, man. People think on Ray Dog just be up here talking. See the media, mainstream media, they not gonna tell you what's up. They the ones that help lure you in.
Well, you know that their rating went up through the roof. the Fox, the CNN, CNBC,
You,
their
you get
rating were up.
you getting the picture?
You know.
You getting the picture now, Sonny? You from the pro wrestling business? You of
Well,
all people. She
I
get
think
it.
I think it's all work. I do. I believe a lot of things are work.
Okay.
If it's not all work, I think professional games are work. I'm not saying that the players are involved as much, but you know, basketball, all it takes is one ref, one
Well,
whistle.
that's true. But
Same
I'm
thing.
talking about human basketball has nothing to do with human lives.
No,
That's a
no,
game.
no. But
And
what I'm saying,
politics is messing with your life in some way, shape, or form.
yeah.
And when people actually get to a boiling point where they are ready to kill other people over ideology, you know what they call that? Radicalization.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's
You
that's
know, the emperor, the Japanese have, okay, let's talk about this. You should be well versed in this.
Should I go get my freaking
Don't go get your samurai sword and put your
the headband?
the people of Japan
Yes.
believe so much in their emperor.
Yeah,
They were willing to kill themselves by dive bombing their planes.
they believed that emperor was descendant of God. So
Okay, you see what I'm
yeah.
saying? The human mind. The human mind. If you can get the human mind from a person and make him believe in what you want, he will do anything for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's the cult. All those things, you know.
Now wait a minute, Sonny. You're a proud Japanese American.
Yes.
I'm assuming, right?
No, I'm Japanese. I'm proud. I'm proud
Okay, so
Japanese.
you didn't put that you didn't you sound kind of reluctant, man, when you came to the
Well, you know, I need to have an escape plan, brother. when they come looking for Americans, I go, hey, look at my passport. Go look at Stevie Ray. He's American.
No, that's messed up, man.
I'm gonna
That's
say,
messed up, dog.
hey, that guy over that, yeah, the brother over there, he's an American.
That's messed up, man. I mean, wait a minute.
Hey, no, I need to have an escape plan. I'm telling you.
Oh God. See, okay. All right, dog.
Like Last Samurai, remember the last scene where he
Yeah.
goes back into the yeah. That's, I mean, I'm gonna go live in a mountain, do something.
Oh man, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me.
Yeah. American?
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Stevie Ray.
No. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I gotta use this. I gotta use you for this example. Okay.
Okay.
You made me forget it now.
You're talking about Japanese emperor.
I know what I was talking about, but I forgot my analogy, man.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
forgot.
I got you.
My boy Punisher said Trump should have asked a Nigerian how to successfully pull off a coup. Oh man, that's no lie.
You know what I love about Trump? Though? He says, "I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna lead you to the Capitol," and the brother never showed up.
Yeah, they were looking at him like he was Spartacus.
and he went back to the White House. He said,
Like Spartacus is like, I will lead you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Follow me. And he went back home.
Oh God.
Oh
man, that's crazy, man.
Did you see all those people who's getting busted now?
Yeah, man.
And they're all mad at Trump because he left without giving them a pardon.
Oh my God, it's getting okay. Everything that happened, man. You can't help but to laugh, man. That's what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody out there that's watching Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray right now, the insurrection that happened on January the 6th, man, when you really boil it down, it's really tragic that some people actually lost their lives. And we all know that. But this is beyond sanity. This is beyond sanity, man. When I look back on this and I'm like, like Punisher said, man, you gonna do a coup, baby. You got to get the military and all that involved, man.
Yeah,
Take over.
I don't know what they were
You don't
thinking.
send some yahoos down there. You know what I'm saying? Tie up a couple of things, and now everybody.
Stole the podium.
then take a picture like.
Yeah, he was doing selfies, Sonny Onno deal.
It's crazy, dog. I mean,
I know, it's great. The man tried, and he tried to sell that podium, Pelosi's podium on eBay.
And the one girl tried to sell the computer, the laptop.
Yeah, laptop.
To the Russians? What the fuck?
Gotta be something good in here.
Like a Russian be like, hey, don't put me in this.
Yeah. Yeah, Kremlin said, hey, we have nothing to do with this.
I mean, Russia like, hey, do y'all remember the Bolsheviks? Okay, yeah. You really want us to get involved in this again?
Man,
that's crazy.
You know what's really sad though, and if you boil it all down, whatever you and I know,
okay,
we get some fans,
right,
that it's a little off, like a couple hours missing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. But because they're fan, I mean, they believe in what we do. They're rabid fans, some of them, and but we don't treat it bad. We said, hey, thanks for supporting us, or thanks for hitting, whatever it is, right?
Right.
But they can easily manipulate it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know that. If you took a guy, if you're having a feud with Harlem Heat's having a feud with another group, let's say, right? And he can get that heat going really good, and you got some rabid fans who wants to believe in what you guys were doing, or as pro wrestling. And you can probably manipulate some of those people who's a little off the edge to do some crazy stuff.
Hey man, I've seen people want to get into the wrestling business if they such marks and they got a lot of big money and stuff like that, and the boys just rip them off. I've seen this, bro. He want to start a wrestling organization. He got a couple of $1 million in his back pocket.
Oh yeah.
When the boys got through with him, telling him everything he wanted to hear, guy got $300,000 left. Where the money go?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man.
But knowing what we know, knowing what what we have experienced on a very smaller scale as what Trump did, these people believed in him, everything he said.
Right.
And easy to manipulate those people. That says, follow me, we're going to the Capitol. I'll meet you there. you know?
Yeah.
And they all, but the sad part.
Didn't tell the driver.
No.
Turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right at this corner.
The sad part is all those people's lives are done. I mean, I'm talking about it had changed their lives. They're gonna prosecute many people they can.
Mm-hmm.
People taking selfie. They had their cell phone. They can't say they weren't there. GPS pinged them already. Right. So they're all gonna do time.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them gonna go. 10, 20 years in jail.
I mean, the thing is, you can see it on television right now, how they're trying to demagogue Donald Trump. They're trying to demagogue this guy, bro. In essence, that's what this impeachment thing is all about. It's like the stamp at the end. Like when you get your mail, you get that stamp. That means it's just been certified. So at the end of the day, like I was saying, the very people that put him in office, whoever they may be, I don't know who they are, but it ain't the voters like people think it is. I'm not talking about voters, because I actually believe our voting system is just like everything else in this country. But the very people that put him in office are the very people that needed to use somebody to do what they needed them to do. Whatever that is, I really don't know. I can't put my finger on that. But look at all the strange things that happened when Donald Trump got in office. Look at all these strange things that happened. And look at how people started to...
They came out of woodworks.
Yeah. Start to actually have confrontation with your fellow man. I'm not even talking about Black people, Asian people, Hispanic people, this, that, that. This is white folks against white folks.
Well, it made it okay to have those strong opinions.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, let's take people of color out of this. Let's take people of minorities out of this. What you saw was an ideology at its height. And that's got nothing to do with left or right. An ideology of which you put the human being, the man, the leader first. And everything else comes after that. That's the same thing you've seen with Adolf Hitler. That's the same thing you've seen with Castro. That's the same thing you've seen with Benito Mussolini and other tyrants around the world. But this was in a democracy. That's scary, man. And people don't know how serious that is. So if you took part in that, if you took part in that insurrection, they're going to make an example out of you.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
now they're trying to make an example out of the president. So anybody, you got baited in, man. It's just like a rat trap. It was like a rat trap. And I think whoever behind this, that whole thing, listen to the rhetoric that Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump Jr., and Donald Trump said, all right behind each other. It sounded like it was scripted out by somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
Like pro wrestling.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like going to war and this, that, and the other. Fight. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Everybody, who wrote this? Bischoff?
I know. More like Russo.
Russo?
Yeah, more like Russo.
Both of them?